You belong on every ground your feet grace, so don't ever feel out of place. Take up space and belong. This earth is your birthplace. Episode 9 of no, episode 10 of Too Hot to Handle. It starts with Joao and uh Flavia by like the fire pit or whatever on their date, and she asked him after he's finished playing that song for her. She asked him like, okay, what are you trying to tell me? Are you saying that it's over for us? Like, what is it? So he doesn't really say yeah. He doesn't really say yeah, it's over for us, or yeah, I feel like it's over for us. He's like, yeah, like pretty much like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but I can't get over this situation or whatever. And I'm just like, you can't get over the fact that she talked to somebody. You know that this is how it works in the house, right? Like, people talk to other people. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, you're supposed to be testing yourself in there because y'all had a lot of bad habits and y'all are there to kick those bad habits. And in my opinion, her being tested with Jalen and then not kissing him and not yielding to her temptation is her passing the test. Am I tripping? Is that not what it was? He making it seem like just her talking to him or her thinking about, the choice between the two of them or whatever was enough to be like, I don't want to be with you no more. Just because she was like, I wanted to dance with the devil a little bit, but I didn't. But, they get up and they leave, and you could tell she's annoyed or whatever by how he did things. It was very dismissive and it was also really childish. I feel like he should have had a conversation with her and he should have done a better job at breaking up. But anyways, they went back to the house and everybody is waiting on them to see what happened. And when they get there, Flavia tells them that he broke up with her with a song. Um and they're like, "What?" They're like shocked. Like, "What? He really did that?" And they find it funny because it's childish. It is really childish to break up with somebody with a song. And this boy goes inside the villa and play the song that he broke up with Flavia with for Chris and Damari and Bree and Charlie, and they are all so confused. And Charlie is like, "You played a song to break up with her?" And he like, "Yeah, like, did you not hear the song? Did you not hear the lyrics? Like, did y'all not hear the lyrics?" I feel like he just wanted to play his music on TV to promote himself. It came off very promotional. It came off very, this is my one shot. You better lose yourself to the music and mom, if you want it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. It gave 8 Mile. It gave Eminem. It gave this is my one shot to blow. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm gonna break up with her with this song. He really was just trying to plug his music, really, for real. But they all thought that it was stupid. It was a stupid way to break up with somebody and that he was being childish or whatever. And Charlie was like, "Are you sick in your head?" He ain't said those same words, but he said something to that effect. He said something to that effect. And Joel was like, "What? It was a good song. Like, did y'all listen to the lyrics?" And I'm like, "Grow up. Please grow up." But anyways, after an eventful night, so they go to bed. Did they go to bed? Yeah, they go to bed, and then the next morning they wake up. It's the last day. Everybody is feeling the effects of the last day, and bitter. It's bittersweet because we're at the end of this journey. We've been through a lot. It was fun. We get to see who wins this money, but at the same time, I made some new friends. I don't really want to leave this villa. I had fun. I still want to keep having fun. It was giving that. But Lana decides to send them on one last retreat. So she sends them to the beach with the guy that they did that she sends them on another retreat with the black guy that I think that was the last person that they saw. And for this one, they had to talk about their journey and like what they learned about their experience there. They had to pick a word and they had to pick a color. So it was like kind of like a color, I don't know. I can't really explain it. But yeah, they had to do all of that. So everybody is going up one at a time talking about, what they learned and you know, how they're leaving the villa a better person. Um the ones that stood out to me was Gianna, Lucy, and was it Flavia? Who kind of pretty much learned self-love, to love yourself, and that you don't need to be with somebody to be fulfilled and be happy with your life. And Lucy thanks Charlie for basically breaking up with her so she could learn that, so she could learn to be by herself. um then you had Catherine, who opens up to everybody about being abandoned by her daddy and being afraid of abandonment and stuff like that, and learning that she needed to be honest with people and stop being a people pleaser and fear that people were gonna leave her, or whatever. Um, Chris talks about learning how he was not able to connect with people because of his relationship with his mom, and also learning that it wasn't just on his mom's fault, but it was also his fault because he had a reluctance to connect with her as well. And it wasn't just that she didn't want to connect with him, but he resented her basically for working hard to take care of him. He resented her like a lot of guys do their mother. But and I get it. My mom worked hard too, and I had to be a second mom to my brothers, but I don't resent her for it at all. Like I just understood that she just didn't have it easy. I understood that she was just a human being trying to take care of her children, and I didn't resent her at all. But I guess men see things differently. But there are also daughters that resent their mothers too for having to step up and be the second mom. And I guess I did it, but I also didn't feel like it because it wasn't like my mama was making me take care of my brothers to go party and stuff. She was going to work and she trusted me to watch them while she was at work. Like she wasn't going and doing stuff she didn't have no business doing. Like I could understand if your mama just was living her best life and leave you home with her kids, but my mama didn't do that. She really was working. And I also understand that people, even if their mom was going to work, they still resent them. And I get that, but we all just don't see things the same way. I didn't resent my mom. It's just what I'm saying. At least not for that. Not for like her working hard to take care of us. Maybe for relationship stuff. I wouldn't say resent, but kind of wish she made better choices in her relationships or whatever, because it makes me afraid to commit. I don't want to be in a relationship because I don't want to be her. I don't want to I don't want to end up, I don't want to be no housewife, no woman who gives their all to their children and their husband. I don't want that life at all. um but so everybody is opening up. Bree ends up going last, and she's talking about how she couldn't trust men. Charlie was the first man that she trusted in the villa, because her and Charlie, they had a real close relationship since they got banished together, and they really got close during that moment. And you can still see it whenever they would have issues, and they would go straight to each other and talk to each other about it. Like they had a really good relationship, and then that trust with Charlie led to her being able to trust Damari after they've gone through the things that they went through. And it was a beautiful scene. Everybody bared their soul and, you know, stuff like that. Um, yeah, it was beautiful. So also Joao apologized for singing his feelings to Flavia, and she told him, don't ever break up with a woman with a song. That's not flattering at all. It's weird. It's childish. Tell me how you feel. I would have kicked that guitar out of his hand if he would have tried me like that, or I would have just walked away. But it was a beautiful moment. Everybody does seem to have grown from this experience, but y'all know, just like Louis had to come back and Flavia had to come back, that sometimes it don't work and it just be for TV. But regardless, it was a nice moment. It was a beautiful moment that I can appreciate. So after that, they go back to they go back to the villa and go to the cabana, and they're waiting for Lana to announce who is going to the final. And that's where I stopped. So I'll come back with the rest. So Lana announces three singles that are in the running to win $25. Lucy, Gianna, and Chris. Lucy and Chris only broke a rule one time, and Gianna didn't break any rules, and it's period. Like, Gianna was holding on to her chances to win that money, and I am so proud of her because they were breaking rules left and right, left and right. Um, and so Lana announces the two couples that are going to the final, which is Damari and Bree and Charlie and Catherine. She sends them to the beach, and then she tells the other guests that they have to vote for who they want to win the other $100,000, because one of the singles will win 25,000 and then the couple will win 100,000 that they will split, of course. So while Catherine and Charlie and Bree and Damari are at the beach celebrating their final, going to the final, the others are voting. And so after that, they get ready for the last event of the season. And then they go to the event, and Lana first announces the single who will win the $25, and it's Gianna. And I think that she deserved it. She broke no rules. She 100% deserved it. Nobody else deserved it over her. I feel like all three of them deserved it, but because it's only fair that because she didn't break any rules, she should have gotten it. Um and so it's time for her to announce who won out of Charlie and Catherine and Bree and Damari. And Bree and Damari wins season 6 of Too Hot to Handle, and I'm so proud of them. I was rooting for them. I'm so glad. Black couples have been doing their thing in reality TV world lately, and I'm so proud of them. We had a little hiccup with Clay and what's that girl name? Ooh, ooh. Not me forgetting my good sis name, and she's so beautiful. Clay and I have to put her name on here from Love is Blind. But I'm so proud of them. I'm happy that they won, and I knew that they were going to win. There was no other winners, and honestly, it was a vote of 7-1. I think the only person that voted for Catherine and Charlie was Flavia. We all knew that she was going to vote for Catherine because they had already formed their little clique, and she could vote for whoever she wants to. But I do feel like Bree and Damari deserved it more because they grew. To me, they grew a lot more than Charlie and Catherine. Charlie just stopped. I ain't gonna say breaking rules, but he just stopped like doing stuff. Yeah, breaking rules. Uh, when Cat when that last girl came in, when Sabrina and Jalen came in, that was his first time doing the right thing. His first time. Okay? So yeah. While I am proud that he does have feelings for Catherine, and I'm proud that it's not just sex now, because I do feel like it was just sex at first, but I do feel like he has grown to like her and it's more than just sex for him. So I'm proud of him for that. I'm always going to give people their props. I'm also proud of Catherine too for choosing herself, because when she was with Louis, she kept choosing him. She kept allowing him to tempt her and break in those rules to try and satisfy him. But when she chose Charlie, she chose herself. Even though I didn't feel like they did it for the right reasons, I do believe she chose herself when she chose Charlie. And I feel like she deserved to do that and have a do-over with somebody else that she felt would take her more seriously. And she was right. Eventually he did. It took him a while, but he did. And I'm proud of him for that. Because it doesn't matter how long the change takes, as long as it happens. But this was a pretty good season. I enjoyed watching it. They got me in my feelings a little bit. They, made me laugh a little bit, whatever. And I enjoyed doing the reviews like this. If y'all like the reviews like this, let me know in the comments. Like, I see the views. I see all 12 of y'all looking. But it would be really nice if y'all would just comment and, criticism, constructive criticism. I can take it, okay? Do y'all like it like this, or y'all like it better when I sit in front of the camera? But thank y'all for watching my recaps of each episode of Too Hot to Handle season 6. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this season. Who did you like? Who did you want to win? Did you feel like the people who won deserved it, or do you feel like somebody else deserved it? Yeah. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye! Before you go, check out my website at srgraham.org and subscribe to my mailing list to get exclusive updates on works in progress, other news, and blog posts. Thank you.